Hello everyone, welcome to WAPSI. My name is Divin, I'm the Max tutor. So today we are going to discuss some previous year questions of KCET entrance examination. Okay, so we can start. So we can move to the first question. So the first question is that if mod of 3x minus 5 less than or equal to 2, then. Okay, so first of all let me write the question. If mod of 3x minus 5 less than or equal to 2. Okay, so we can write from the property of absolute value inequality. Absolute value inequality. We can write, okay, so we can write mod of ax plus b less than or equal to c. So that means minus of c less than or equal to ax plus b less than or equal to c. Okay, yes, that is mod of ax plus b less than or equal to c. So we can write it as minus of c less than or equal to ax plus b less than or equal to c. So from the given question, so this is a question. So that is mod of 3x minus 5 less than or equal to 2. In the next step, we can write it as, yes, minus 2 less than or equal to x plus b. So here it is 3x, yes, 3x minus 5, yes. So that is 3x minus 5 less than or equal to c. Yes, just compare here. We can see the value of c is equal to 2. So that means this is 2. Okay, so hereafter, we can add 5 throughout this. Just add 5 throughout this. Okay, so let me write the steps here on the top portion once again. Yes. So after this, we can add 5 to cancel here. So that means minus 2 plus 5 less than or equal to 3x minus 5 plus 5. Yes. Here, the second one. And the third one is 2 plus 5. Okay, so here we will get minus 2 plus 5. So minus 2 plus 5, that is 3. So we can write 3 less than or equal to, yes, minus 5 plus 5. So they will cancel each other. So we will get 3x less than or equal to 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 means 7. Okay, so hereafter, in the next step, we can write, we can divide this. We can divide this by 3. So in the next step, we can write when we are going to divide this by 3. So that is divide by 3. So it will become 3 by 3. So that is 1 less than or equal to 3x divided by 3. So that means 1x less than or equal to 7 by 3. Yes. So this is the answer. This is the final answer. So here option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer for the first question. Okay. Yes. So now we can move to the second one. So just look at the second question. Second question is that a random variable x has the following probability distribution. So the first row. So the first row it shows the values of x. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And for the second row, it's given p of x. You can see k minus 1, 3k, k, 3k, 3k square, then again k square, and the last one is k square plus k. Okay, yes. So for this question, we know that the sum of probability, that is 1. So we can write sum of probability. Sum of probability, that is 1. Okay, so in the given question, first of all, we can add the values of p of x. So what is the value of p of x? P of x. So I'm going to write only the p of x row. Okay, so the p of x is k, yes, k minus 1. So the second one is 3k, and the third one is k, and the fourth one is 3k. And after that, it is 3k square. Yes, and again k square. And the last one is k square plus k. K square plus k. So this is p of x. Okay, so we know that the sum of probability is 1. So hereafter, in the next step, we can just add this. We can add this. So that means k minus 1 plus 3k plus k, again 3k plus 3k square plus k square. Yes, the last one, k square plus k. Okay, so in the next step, just look at here, k, 3k, again 3k, yes, k. Okay, yes, so hereafter, we can write it as 5k square. So in the next step, we can add the terms. That means 3k, here it is 3k square. Next one is k square. So 3k square plus k square, it means 4k square. Again k square, so that is 5k square. So we can write the next step as 5k square. Yes, plus here, look at here. K, 3k, yes. So again k. So it will become, the next step we can write it as yes. So that means 1, 4, 5, yes, 5, 8, 9, yes, 8, 9. So one more thing remaining. So that is yes, 9k. 9k plus, which is a constant one. And the last is minus 2. Yes, minus 2. Because here it is minus 1. Minus 1 is here. And also there is k minus 1. Yes. So this is equal to 1. Yes. We know that the sum of probability, that is 1. So hereafter, just move the minus 1 to the right hand side. So it will become plus. Okay. So after that, we can move that 2 to the left hand side. So it will become minus 2. So that means 5k square minus, yes, 5k square plus 9k minus 2. So that will be equal to 0 will be the next step. Okay. So hereafter, just look at here, 9k. So we can split 9k into 10k, yes, 10k minus k. So in the next step, we can write 5k square plus, I'm going to write 9k as 10k minus k. So that is 10k minus k minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so hereafter, in the next step, just look at we can consider the first two terms and the next two terms. So from the first two terms, that means 5k square and 10k, which is a common one. So yes, so we can write 5k is common here, isn't it? So we can take 5k outside. So 5k into k plus 2. Okay, and from here we can take minus 1 common outside. So it is minus 1 into, it will become k plus 2. Yes, k plus 2 is equal to 0. So that means 5k into k plus 2 minus 1 into k plus 2 is equal to 0. Yes. So in the next step, so hereafter we can write 5k. Yes. 5k minus 1 into k plus 2. Because k plus 2 is common, so we can write k plus 2. So in the next step, we can write the value of k. Here the value of k will be equal to 1 by 5. And here the value of k will be equal to minus 2. So that means, yes, we know that value of k is equal to minus 2. It's not possible. Not possible. Yes. So here for this question, the value of k is 1 by 5. So the value of k is equal to 1 by 5, which means option Z is the correct answer for the second question. Option Z is the correct answer for the second one. Option C, the correct answer. So we can move to the third one. So the third question is that if A and B are the two events of a sample space, yes, such that it's given P of A is equal to 0.2 and P of B is equal to 0.6 and P of A bar B is given as 0.5. Then we need to find P of A dash bar B. Okay, so we need to find this. So first of all, we can write P of A. We can write the given hints. the value of P of A is equal to, what is the value of P of A? P of A is equal to 0.2. Yes, so this is the value of P of A. And the next one is P of B. So P of B is equal to 0.6. So this is the value of P of B. And also it's given that, the question also is given that P of A bar B, the value is already given, that is 0.5. So this is the value of P of A bar B. So hereafter, we know that P of A bar B is equal to, yes, P of A bar B will be equal to P of A intersection B. Yes, A intersection B divided by P of B. Yes, we know this equation. Yes. So that is P of A bar B is equal to P of A intersection B divided by P of B. P of B. So hereafter, yes, what is the value of P of A intersection B? Simply we can find the value of P of A intersection B, that is P of A intersection B. P of A intersection B will be equal to 0.5 into P of B. From where? Yes, because it's already given. P of A bar B, the value is already given. So just substitute the values here in this formula. So that is P of A bar B, that is 0.5. The value is already given. P of B, the value is already given, that is 0.6. Yes, it is 0.6. So first of all, we can find P of A intersection B. So P of A intersection B is nothing, just cross multiply here. That is P of A bar B into P of B. So that is here 0.5. So 0.5 is nothing. It is P of A bar B into P of B. So P of B, the value is 0.6. So just substitute here. So that means 0.5 into 0.6. So that means the answer is P of A intersection B is equal to 0.3. Yes. So P of A intersection B is equal to 0.3. So here in the question we need to find P of A dash bar B. We need to find the answer of this. Okay. So in the next step we can write, yes, we can write the formula P of A dash bar B is equal to, yes, that is equal to P of A dash intersection B divided by P of B. Yes, P of A dash bar B is equal to P of A dash intersection B divided by P of B. Okay, so P of A dash intersection B. So first of all, we can write the value. So that is P of A dash intersection B. The value is P of A dash intersection B. The value is P of B minus P of B minus P of A intersection B. P of A intersection B. We can put it as in a box. So that means P of A dash intersection B is equal to P of B minus P of A intersection B. So hereafter nothing, just substitute the value. P of B, we know the answer is P of B. The value is already given in this question. So that is 0.6. Yes, 0.6 minus P of A intersection B. We already find the value of P of A intersection B. So that is 0.3. So just substitute here 0.3. So that means P of A dash intersection B, the value of P of A dash intersection B is equal to 0.3. Yes. So in the question we need to find the answer of P of A dash bar B. Okay. So how we can find, because we already know that this is the formula. Okay. To find P of A dash bar B. So that is P of A dash intersection B divided by P of B. Okay, so from the previous step, that means here from the previous step we already find this value, that is P of A dash intersection B. We got the answer, that is 0.3, and the value of P of B, that is already given this question, that is 0.6. So in the next step, it's so simple, just substitute the values here. So we will get the final answer. Okay, so let me show here. The final answer is, yes. So the final answer is, that is P of A dash bar B is equal to P of A dash intersection B. The value is 0.3. We got the answer from the previous steps. Okay, so just substitute here. 0.3 divided by the denominator is P of B. Okay, so P of B. What is the value of P of B? P of B is already given this question. So the value is 0.6. So just substitute here 0.6. Okay, so in the next step, we can write it as, we can cancel the decimal point. So that is, it will become 3 by 6. So on simplifying this, on simplifying 3 by 6, we will get 1 by 2 as the answer. So here 1 by 2 is the final answer. Here 1 by 2 is the final answer. So that is from the given option, option D is the correct answer. Okay, so for the third question, option D is the correct answer. Yes, so that means P of A dash bar B is equal to 1 by 2 is the correct answer for the third question. So the fourth question is given that if X has a binomial distribution with parameters n is equal to 6 and P X is equal to 2, that is the value is given as 12, and P X is equal to 3, the value is given as 5, then we need to find P. Okay, so that is the question. So first of all, we can write the given hint. So it's given that n is equal to, yes, n is equal to 6. So this is a given hint, n is equal to 6. And the next is P of X is equal to 2. P of X is equal to 2. The value is given as 12. So we can write it as the value is 12. Okay, so the next hint is given as P of X is equal to 3. P of X is equal to 3. The value is given as 5. Okay, so that is P of X is equal to 3. That value is given as, in the question itself, the value is given as 5. So we need to find the value of P. Okay, so here we can use the binomial distribution. So that means the value of n is already given, the binomial distribution, that is P of X is equal to R. P of X is equal to R. So from the binomial distribution, we can write it as NCR into Q raised to n minus R into P raised to R. Okay, so this is a binomial distribution. Okay, so hereafter we can consider the case first. What is that? P of X is equal to 2. The value is already given, that is 12. Okay, so we can consider the first one. P of X is equal to 2. The value is given as 12. So we can write P of X is equal to 2. That means the value of n is already given in this question. So it means 6C. What is the value of R? R is equal to 2. So we can write it as 6C2 into Q raised to, the value of n is already given, that is 6. So 6 minus R. So 6 minus 2. The value is 4. So it will become Q raised to 4 into P raised to R means P square. Okay. And we can put it as equation number, we can put this one as equation number 1. That means P of X is equal to 2. We will get from P of X is equal to 2, by applying the binomial distribution, we will get 6C2 into Q raised to 4 into P square is equal to, yes, into P square. So we can put it as equation number 1. And the next is P of X is equal to, for the next one is P of X is equal to 3. P of X is equal to 3. So NCR, here also the value of n is equal to 6. So that means 6C. What is the value of R here? R is equal to 3. So 6C3 into, yes, here n minus R. N, the value of n is equal to 6. So 6 minus R. For the second case, 6 minus 3. So it will become Q raised to 3. Yes. So 6C3 into Q raised to 3. Yes. So the last one is P raised to R means here it is P cube. And we can put it as equation number 2. Okay, so from the given hints, after applying binomial distribution, that is P of X is equal to 2, we got 6C2 into Q raised to, yes, 6C2 into Q raised to 4 into P square. And also the value is 12. We know that the value is equal to 12. Yes. So we can write here the value is equal to 12. Yes, value is equal to 12. And we can put it as equation number 1. And here the value that is already given in this question, the value is equal to 5. And we can put it as equation number 2. Okay. So equation 1 is 6c2 into q raised to 4 into p square is equal to 12 is the equation number 1. And the second equation is 6c3 into, yes, q cube. How we will get q cube? That is n minus r. N minus r means 6 minus 3. So we will get q cube into p cube. So that value is already given, that is 5. So the first and second equation is here. So in the next one we can divide 1 by 2. We can divide this 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means 6c2 into q raised to 4. Yes, q raised to 4 into p square divided by, that is the first equation, that is the first one, divided by the second equation, that is 6c3 into q cube into, yes, p cube. So the value is, yes, so hereafter we can substitute the value. So for the first one, the value is, the RHS is equal to 12, and for the second one, the RHS is equal to 5. Okay, and hereafter, just look at here, we can cancel here. That means on the numerator, the q is only remaining. We can cancel the, yes, that means p square is not there in the numerator. And 6c2, we can find the value of 6c2 and 6c3. The value of 6c2 is 15, yes. 6c2, the value is equal to 15. And 6c3, the value is equal to, yes, 20. So that is 6c2, q raised to 4, p square is equal to 12, and 6c3, q cube into p cube is equal to 5. So hereafter we can find the value of 6c2. Yes, the value of 6c2 will be equal to 15 and 6c3 will be equal to 20. Yes. So in the next step, yes, so in the next one, we can substitute this value. Yes, so here q raised to 4 and here q cube. Okay, so only q is remaining in the numerator. Yes, so that is 6c2, the value is 15. Here only q is remaining. What about the p? We can see on the numerator it is p square and the denominator it is p cube. So p will remain only in the denominator. So that is 15q divided by the value of 6c3. The value of 6c3 is equal to 20. So we can substitute here. So 20 into p cube. Yes, here it is p square, it is p cube. So we can write p is here. So p is only remaining. So that will be the denominator. So 15q divided by 20p is equal to 12 by 5. Yes, 12 by 5. What is the value? It's simple, 12 by 5. Yes, we can write it as 12 by 5. Yes, because it's not possible to divide. Okay, yes. So in the next step, just cross multiply here. Just cross multiply here. That is 15q into 5 and 12 into 20. So that will be the next step. 12 into 20 means 240. Okay, so that is 15q into 5. The value is 75q. Yes, 15q into 5. The value is 75q will be equal to 20p into 12. 20p into 12. That means 240p. Yes, 240p. Okay, so we got an answer like 75q is equal to, yes, 75q is equal to 240p. And we know that the sum of, yes, the sum is, that is sum p plus q is equal to 1. Okay, so hereafter instead of q we can substitute p. Yes, q will be is equal to 1 minus p, because in the question they are asking us to find the value of p. So we can, instead of q, that means here instead of q we can write it as 1 minus p. So the next step will be equal to, yes, so in the next step, while we are substituting the value of q is equal to 1 minus p here, we can write it as 75 into 1 minus p is equal to 240p. Because in the question they are asking us to find the value of p. We need to find the value of p only here. Yes. So in the next step, just multiply. We can open the bracket. So it will become 75 minus 75p will be equal to 240p. Will be equal to 240p. Okay. Yes. So hereafter we can move 75p to the right hand side. 75p to the right hand side. So while we are moving minus 75p to the right hand side, it will become positive because here it is negative. While we are moving on to the right hand side, it will become positive. So that is 75 is equal to, yes, 75 will be equal to 315p. Okay, so in the next step, it's easy to find the value of p. How we can find the value of p? P is equal to nothing, 75 divided by 315. Yes, so p will be equal to 75 divided by 315. Yes. So if you are going to simplify this, we will get the answer like 5 by 21 is the answer for the fourth question. So here, yes, so here the answer is 5 by 21. So that means the given options are not matching. Yes, so it's a option error here. Okay, yes. So here the value of p is equal to 5 by 21. On solving this, we got the answer like value of p is equal to 5 by 21. So the fifth question, it is given that a man speaks truth 2 out of 3 times and he picks one of the natural numbers in the set. The set is already given. S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and report that it is even. So the probability that it is actually even is, you can see the 4 options there. Okay, so first of all, we can write the hints. The hint is given that S is equal to, S will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is yes. Okay, and we can write even E1. E1 will be equal to an even number picked. An even number, yes, an even number picked. Even number picked. And we can write E2. What is E2? E2 is equal to an odd number picked. An odd number picked. Yes. Okay. So from the question itself, we can write P of E1. So probability of E1. What is E1? E1 is an even number is picked. Okay, from the here, from the S, how many even numbers are there? P of E1. How? Yes. So while looking here, we can see that the total number is 7. So the denominator will become equal to 7. And what about the numerator? What about the numerator? An even number is picked. How many even numbers are there? 2, 4, 6. Okay, so there are 3 even numbers. So it will become P of E1 is equal to 3 by 7. Okay, and P of E2, probability of E2. What is E2? It's already mentioned here. E2 an odd number pick. E2 is an odd number pick. So P of E2 will be equal to, yes, look at here, 1, 3, 5, 7. So there are 4 odd numbers. So we can write P of E2 will be equal to 4 by 7. That is P of E1 is equal to 3 by 7 and P of E2 will be equal to 4 by 7. Okay, so hereafter we can write, so P of E1 is equal to 3 by 7 and P of E2 will be equal to 4 by 7. So we can write E, so what is E? A man reports an even number. A man reports an even number. Yes, a man reports an even number. Okay, so that is probability of E bar E1. E bar E1. What is that? E bar E1 means probability that the man reports, yes, man reports even given it is even. Okay, so that is P of E bar E1. So that means probability that probability that the man reports the man reports even given it is even. So here P of E bar E1. So the value is P of E bar E1 is equal to, the value is 2 by 3. Okay, so P of E bar E1, the value is 2 by 3. And the next is P of E bar E2. E bar E2 is nothing. P of E bar E1 is probability that the man reports man reports even given it is even. So that is P of E bar E1. So P of E bar E2. So that is probability that the man reports even given it is, here it is even. So for P of E bar even, here it is even, so here it will become odd. So that is P of E bar E2 means the probability that the man reports even given it is odd. Okay, so given it is odd. So in the next step, we can apply the Bayes theorem. So that is required probability is required probability so that means P of E1 bar E. We know that P of E1, what is P of E1? P of E1 is an even number is picked and P of E. That means E is equal to a man reports an even number. So we can write the required probability is P of E1 bar E. So that is from Bayes theorem we can write it as that is equal to P of E bar E1 into P of E into P of E1 divided by P of E bar E1 P of E1 plus P of E bar E2 P of E bar E2 into P of E2. Yes, into P of E2. Okay, so hereafter in the next step just substitute the values. P of E bar E1, we know that the answer is 2 by 3 because we already write the step previously. So just substitute the value. P of E bar E1, the value is 2 by 3, and here P of E1 we know that P of E1 will be equal to 3 by 7, and here P of E bar E1, what is the value of P of E bar E1? E bar E1 is equal to 2 by 3 into P of E1. We know that P of E1 is equal to 3 by 7. Okay, again we can write 3 by 7 plus P of E bar E2. What is P of E bar E2? P of E bar E2 is equal to 1 by 3. So just substitute the values here. So 1 by 3 into, so here E bar E2, that is 1 by 3 into P of E2. What is the value of P of E2? P of E2 will be equal to 4 by 7. So just substitute here, that is 4 by 7. Okay, so it will become, in the next step, we can simplify. So the final second last answer is 6 divided by 6 plus 4. That means 6 divided by 6 plus 4, the answer is 10. Yes. 6 by 10. So while we are going to simplify this 6 by 10, we can divide the numerator and denominator by 2. On dividing the numerator and denominator by 2, we can write it as 3 divided by 3 by 5. Okay, so for the fifth question, option B is the correct answer for the fifth one. Okay, so the answer is 3 by 5. The final answer is 3 by 5. That means option B is the correct answer. So